Welcome to Choose Rich Live. I put the wrong title on this show. What the heck is going on? Welcome to the best show when it comes to the finance markets. Finance markets. The markets are financial markets, as well as technology. We're talking AI. We're talking all sorts of things. Quick question. Can you hear if I play this audio? Please post in the comments if you can hear this music. Just need confirmation. We're going to get started in 1 second. It's Friday, July 10th. Saying no, you can't hear it. Ooh, you know what it was? It was probably because I put on the mix minus. The mix minus. Hold on. Let me see if I can get in here. Let me see if I can get in here, you know? Can you hear the audio now? Can you hear the audio now? With the music. There you go. How's that mix minus messing it up? Very weird. I'm gonna get started momentarily. We have a lot of exciting things happening today. I have even a phenomenal story to share with you. To all the people watching, a little bit of a cancer story. A little bit of a weird one. But I'm feeling these vibes right now. This is my Spotify release radar coming in. The tunes are pumping. The meme coins, mixed action in the markets right now. I was just liking this song. All right, let's dive in. I'm the solo producer today. Easy may join us. We'll see. But first, I'll share a quick story for any of those that are in the audience that are paying attention right now. It's a little bit disgusting, if I'm being completely honest. I had an interview this morning. A friend of mine who lives in San Francisco runs a startup podcast. It's been around for, 15 years, something like that. I went out. He invited me. He was in town doing an interview with somebody else. And he reached out. He said, "Nick, let me interview you. You're one of the greatest people on this planet. The people need to hear from you. They don't hear from you enough." And that's clearly the case. So I went on. I drove over to get interviewed. This was about an hour away from where I live in Miami. Yeah, memes to infinity. My friend's name is Joe Rogan. Maybe you heard of him. And on the way there, I told you it's a disgusting story. I was feeling pretty nauseous in the car, and the guy called me to see how things are going. And as he calls me, I'm like, uh-oh, I'm not feeling good. This chemo's hitting me in a weird way right now. I'm feeling very nauseous. And I reached behind my chair to grab a bag. I have towels that have been like vacuum sealed for drying off the car. If you get rain and you don't want spots on it, you can just put this towel on. It's a microfiber towel, whatever, got off of Amazon. And it comes in a bag. So I took the bag, rip it open, and pull all the towels out and vomit into this bag while I'm driving on the highway. This is a disgusting story, I warned you. And it ended up, the bag kind of worked. It was getting disgusting. I'm like, what do I do with this? I had to throw the bag out the window. Fortunately, what was in there was a bunch of brand new towels, so I cleaned up basically what was there. It was disgusting, but I'm driving my car vomiting, and the podcast guy's calling me saying, "Well, Nick, what's going on?" And I'm like, well, I just threw up all over the place. So that was the start of my day. That was how things started at 8 a.m. this morning, driving on the highway here in Miami. Who dat says, Litterbug Nick. I did feel bad about it, but there was liquid coming out of the bag. I have pills that I take for the nausea. I just took it too late. There was I had to get rid of it. There was no option. It didn't work as planned. I'm literally gonna buy. I don't know if are there like this seems like such a rare situation. There's vomit bags for adults. So you can buy them for $10, a 24 pack. You know what? I might get this and just throw it in the car. I mean, it was a ridiculous situation. Someone suggested smoking weed. Well, so you can't smoke weed if you're on chemo because it destroys your lungs to begin with. You can't ever smoke again. That's one of the other issues. But I do have edibles, and I tried it the other day, and it was okay. I don't generally smoke a lot, but it felt okay. It's not clear to me that it's good to do chemo and have weed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your mom, 1965 real. Mom passed away from cancer in January. She had those puke bags. They work really well. You said you can't smoke weed in heaven. I don't know if that's the case. You can't tell me what goes on in heaven. No one knows. I got asked a question during the interview where the guy said, if you were to die and you go to heaven, God said, and you see God, what will you tell him? And I was like, I'll be like, you exist? Sick. That's basically what I'll say. So I want to dive into our stories today. I'm going to pop out these comments. Sorry that I'm looking over here. This is where the comments are. I can actually post the comments right over here. Give me one sec. I'll post them on the teleprompter. Boom. All your comments are now on my teleprompter. GM, Chadwick. GM. I hate that saying. What I'm also going to do, because I'm controlling the stream myself, give me 1 second. I'm going to load up today's sheet so we can share. So I can share my screen as we go through these stories. And it's making me log in. This is absolutely phenomenal. Apologies for this. All righty. Let's get it. I'm going to share my screen. Open AI. Easy is here. Stand by. I'm. You have a lot of feedback there, Easy. Ooh, that's way better. Oh, that was killing me. You're fine. I'll bring you on the screen in 1 second. I'm figuring out how to share my screen here. It won't let me share an entire window, so all I can do is share tabs. This is absolutely ridiculous. And apologies to those. This is our top story, and I'm bringing on a guest if I can. Oh, there's only Nick plus guest. Okay, here we go. Nick plus guest plus Nick's screen. But it's not my screen. What on? Hey, Easy, can you edit? Are you able to do this? All right. Well, you want to dig around and figure out how to get yourself on the guest screen, because this thing is not okay. But So I'm actually live. You're not live. You can't be heard on this audio. So I'm gonna keep rolling with it. Top story today: Ray's having a baby. For those who are asking, and I'm about to talk Jim Pulse X, Jim Pulse Sex, or Jim Pulse X. That's the question. We'll be discussing Robinhood in a moment. OpenAI releases GPT 5.6 family and launches ChatGPT Work Agent. OpenAI dropped GPT 5.6 and brand new Work Agent. Lots of controversy on the timeline. If you've been paying attention, they decided to kill the Codex brand, promote that to the default ChatGPT desktop app. A lot of people hating on it. I actually maybe the only person who doesn't hate this move, and I'm going to tell you why. I think that maybe they have data showing that all the people using the desktop app were all the same people using Codex. Maybe the overlap is that significant. A lot of people just complaining, saying, I can't believe what you've done with all of the developer rapport. I will say it is weird if they changed. I don't know the details of how the terminal operates, like if Codex still operates on terminal or what the situation is there. But that's what's going on at the moment in ChatGPT land. I did have a conversation in the car this morning on the way back from my interview. I was able to drive back without vomiting all over the place. And the new conversational agent is very solid. It's way better at having a conversation. It feels more human. It gives you valid information. It does give you a lot of it kind of de-risks its statements from a conversational standpoint to speak eloquently, which is weird. I don't know if I love that aspect of things. Easy, what do you think of this situation?
Well, I changed the title to Nick Vomits in His Car.
Okay, so you're on the wrong, you're off the screen again. Okay, let's figure out I had a version of this where Nick plus guest, hold on. But okay, so see this Nick guest screen, NG. Yeah, go down to 7A. That's one option. So we can go with Nick plus guest starting there. Get yourself on that screen. I'm already on here. Or go to 7B. Yeah, that's what I want. And then we'll do a separate screen one. I'll figure that out. Oh my God, dude. Apologies to everybody right now. We're dealing with a little bit of production issues. And there he is. So we have the Nick plus guest. This one's working all right, right?
Yeah, because I did some magic.
Okay. I teed it up.
Yeah, you told me which one to do, so I did it.
I teed it up.
Yep. Okay. Teed up.
Remember that? And let me just check one other thing real quick. Dude, Mac search is absolutely ridiculous. The last thing we would need is the Nick plus guest. So here's the one that you would want is the Nick plus chat standby. See Nick plus chat at the top? If we duplicate that one and then you switch, I'm duplicating. Yep. I just duplicated it right now. So if we replace the chat with you.
Well, no, this looks like shit.
What are you talking about?
The copied scene?
This one, right here. The one that I'm live. Nick plus chat copied. It's at dude, there's too many of these right now. And then put yourself where that chat is. Well, you want to expand yourself a little bit so that you cover that bottom area. See how, yeah. Yeah. Yep. And we're back. Easy's clipped off with the logo. But whatever. I mean, that like doesn't matter. Are we good? Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies to everyone. Welcome back to Choose Rich Live. Just a little brief reset because we're dealing with the lack of professionalism from Easy. I just want to welcome our guest, the unprofessional but supportive Easy Eats Bodega, now known as Not So Easy Money, aka Easy Going Easy. That's what they call him.
Yeah, that's all of it.
You want to move yourself up a little bit though? You could probably move yourself. I don't know how we do it. Okay, there we go. What do you think about this story, Easy? What do you think about this situation?
I talked about this yesterday. I think that the entire AI narrative right now is just coming down to what's going to be the cheapest model to get stuff done. That's who's going to win. Like, I saw this GPT 5.6 is more affordable than Fable. Have you messed around with Muse, the Facebook thing?
The new one? No, I haven't.
Because that's supposed to be even cheaper than ChatGPT.
It is.
That's what they say. So I mean,
there's a lot of things that are cheaper. They're not necessarily better.
Supposedly the benchmarks are there. The benchmarks are there.
I'm a little bit skeptical. There's a lot of people that said that it's not exactly there yet, but it's getting close.
And I haven't used Codex yet. Should I use Codex?
Oh, I use Codex for a lot of things.
I haven't used it yet. I probably should.
I've been using Claude Code because of Fable. So as long as I'm getting Fable for free and I'm not close to maxed out, which I'm not right now, I'm trying to like hammer that at the moment. So that's kind of what I'm using.
Yeah.
Fable does a phenomenal job. It just takes a little bit of a while. Like it just sits there and thinks for a minute. I'm sitting
on a 12-minute thinking session right now.
Dude, it takes way too long on some of these things, but then it delivers incredible work. So like if I think about it as an employee,
yeah, I'm like 12 minutes for something to just be done with me not having to add anything to it. I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's fine.
It still makes bugs, but it's still pretty good. The next story that we got here, big one that obviously Easy's been talking about on his show all the time, because this is straight up his alley. Robinhood flips Hyperliquid in 24-hour DEX volume 1 week after launch. The new blockchain posted over $560 million in 1 day of DEX volume, beating Hyperliquid. Additionally, what we saw today is we saw a pump in what's the coin? The cat?
Cash Cat.
Cash Cat. Cash Cat at $142 million, getting ready to flip Ansem. On the verge, big pullback. It briefly spiked up as high as $200 million. I believe that Clemente posted a fucking dancing video.
Can you put the Clemente tweet as to where that happened?
I'm not logged into X on this.
I'll do it. Don't worry. I'm just a much better performer than you.
Okay, dickhead. What? I'll tell you where it is. The fact that he posted this though is like absolutely infuriating. He posted it at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Wow.
And if you look at where this peaked again, no, he posted it down here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie and say he posted it sooner than that. But
dude, him posting these things is absolutely fucking infuriating, dude. Yeah. It always has been. I've always said that. You guys used to laugh about it. And I think the rest of the timeline caught up with my feelings about Clemente dancing.
I don't know how he has such a consistency to dance and top the market every time.
It's just infuriating. Like it's genuinely infuriating.
It's
And
it's impressive.
I mean, all right. Our next top story, Fed Reserve Chairman Kevin Warsh named Mark Andreessen and Xbox CEO Asha Sharma and Stanford economist Charles Jones to co-lead a new task force assessing AI's impact on productivity, jobs, and monetary policy. One of 5 outside advisory panels Warsh unveiled Thursday. The groups are expected to deliver the recommendations to the FOMC by year end. I mean, this is a big story. A lot of people saying, can it get any more bullish? It could get more bullish. I mean, this is an advisory panel. I don't know what the hell, why everyone's like, this is going to impact the interest rate policy. Like, calm your ass down. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're still pricing in 2 cuts this year.
2 cuts?
Yeah, by January.
Um,
So it's looking like we'll have one by the end of September.
What are the odds on that?
70%.
Do you agree that that's going to happen?
I think we get 1 cut for sure. And then I think they change how they view inflation. And then they start, or 1 hike, sorry, hikes, 2 hikes, 2 hikes. Opposite of cuts, 2 hikes.
Okay. Oh, dude, that okay. That's a completely different conversation.
It's a complete opposite. Polar opposite.
What the hell are you talking about?
We're pricing in 2 rate hikes this year. 1 by September, 1 by January.
Okay.
2 rate hikes. I think we get 1, and then they're going to change how they view inflation.
I think we definitely could end up with rate hikes. I don't know that that's priced into the market at the moment.
I think it is.
Easy thinks it is.
Maybe. I don't know. I still don't think the bottom's in. I don't think the bottom's in.
I don't either.
Like, what's your target on Bitcoin?
Well, Pio's going to dunk on me for this one because he's just posting on the timeline that, well, the short term is I had said Bitcoin could go to 70K. I mean, we still haven't gotten like a solid like retracement after the recent dump. Like the price action right now is just absolute shit. Let me pull up real quick. Oh my God. It's telling me that I need to allow screen recording, but I am allowing screen recording. It's already enabled.
Unacceptable, dude. This is so unacceptable.
What the hell? It won't let. Are we serious right now? Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just go back. I'll go back. Apologies to everybody. This is unacceptable. This is like, I guess maybe Chrome updated and it screwed up everything. We'll go to Yahoo Finance for this.
Doesn't like you.
I'm going to use the chart on literally Yahoo Finance. And, oh, this is an awful, like you can't extend it. Oh my God.
This is bad.
This is painful, dude.
This is bad.
This
Yahoo
is
Finance is bad. Dude.
Here we go. This looks better.
Not great though.
I mean, I think it looks okay. Okay. So we go. I mean, I think this isn't like. Oh, this is since 3 p.m. What are we talking about here?
What is this chart? What are you doing?
Sorry, my apologies. This is more accurate. Dude, this is killing me. I'm about to. Sorry, I want to apologize to everybody. Dude, with Ray gone, life is hard, easy, and you're not doing a great job at sharing. Like you're not sharing your trading view here. You're not doing it.
Well, I asked if you wanted some help, and you were just like, "Nah, I got this. I'm big dog," and I was like, "All right, bet."
Well, I'm not doing a very good job. Look,
right.
Easy. Sometimes I need help when I don't ask for it. I'm dealing with some life things right now, man. I'm out here vomiting in my fucking car when I'm driving it. I just bought vomit bags, by the way. One of the commenters who unfortunately literally lost their mother to cancer, she used to have vomit bags as well. It was a pretty dark conversation that we had. Are you on TradingView or what are you on? Yeah, we're on TradingView. I mean, what is this chart? What am I looking at? Your chart's not any better, dude. You're kind of messing this up right now. And you took over this scene. Why didn't you do Nick plus... Oh, God. I can't... Now we can't hear you.
I just added a screen. That's all I did. Just put my screen there and moved it ahead of your screen. I made it easy.
It's totally screwed up now. Sorry, everybody.
So this is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart.
Okay.
What I'm seeing here...
I prefer the daily. Can you go all the way back, though, and just show... Like, let's go back to when it's at from... Let's show this entire bear market, basically. I want to show the bear market sequence and the chart that we're at since going from 120. Okay. This chart looks like shit. And everyone right now bullish posting on the timeline. I'm just, dude, you can't, what are you doing? You can't draw, you can't draw it like that.
Why not? First high.
First what?
It's your first high.
You don't go from the other high?
We can go from the peak, but I'm just playing first high. If you go from the peak, you're like not great.
Well, why are you cutting it?
But I go from the first high.
You just voluntarily overlap all these things. It's a little arbitrary here, but anyways, with this chart, my whole issue, and technically I should be looking that way. You know what I'm saying? I should be like,
I'm thinking we get something like this.
Yeah.
And that, just a couple green candles at the end there that send us back.
But right now it's just so bullish. But where is that line? That first top right now? How high does it go?
That's 122.826.
No. Below the line. Like, where does it intersect with the line? You just drew a line. No. You drew a line. Draw the squiggle again. There you go. Where does it touch that line at the first high? Give me the first high.
70K. 7,300.
There we go. 73,000.
$70,300.
I have 72,126. So that's where my first line is 72,126. And so I personally believe
I actually like that area. That's 72,126 is previous consolidation from here.
So I think we could go that high, and that's what my target has been. And then you get a rejection again, basically.
I mean, dude, we tapped at 72 level 6 times.
Yeah. So it's a Fibonacci level for me.
Oh, is it from high to low or low to high?
I don't know. Probably low to high, I think. Let's see. No, it's my Fibonacci's are super oddly defined. Wow. I've been looking at this chart and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, because
this fib low to high, August low to peak would have us going to 78,441. And that's only on a reclaim of 65.6.
Dude, I'm deleting my Fibonacci. 1 second. Do you go low to high or high to low?
Depends if I'm looking for upside targets or downside targets.
Okay. Going high to low.
High to low. So are you playing previous breakdown or current breakdown?
It doesn't matter. I'm doing so the level's around the same. It says 71,635 is my so yeah, it's still around the same level. So I generally think I went high to low, and the low being all the way down at like 16,000.
Oh, you're playing previous market low. Okay. Like
Yeah.
previous cycle low.
Yes. So I'm going all the
Yeah,
way
that
down.
has us at 70,977.
What does?
That low is what I'm seeing.
All right. Well, mine comes at a different level. It's showing 71,109. But regardless, so that's where I think we can go. Also, I have a fractal that's drawn out that taps that exact level as well. And then it dumps. It brings us back to where we are. We go flat for literally July through September. Completely flat. And you get one more dump. And that dump brings you down to only 54. My reasonable level that I think we could go to, where I think we get one more dump in it, is down around 42.
42 is what you're targeting. So like right around here. 41,630, that red line.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a little bit of a here.
Rejection. And then that's it. It's not it.
Here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we'll go back in time.
That's exactly.
What do you think about Salama?
Let's pull that chart up.
Charts pulled up.
Pull it up.
Charts up.
Well, let's pull up the chart. Enhance.
Enhanced.
Further enhance.
Enhanced.
Now it's enhanced. I would say it looks like shit.
It looks like shit.
This chart also looks awful.
Looks bad.
Ansem's out here just bull posting is a hilarious thing. I mean, pull up the Ansem chart. That's a tough one as well. This is definitely a Friday show, by the way, people. Oh my God. What interval was that last chart at?
1 day.
No, the previous one. You just had it up and it was like up
1
and
day.
down. That's 1 day?
Yeah, 1 day.
That's an ugly chart.
I'm thinking Ansem does something like this. 1 sec.
That's it?
To $2.
You're just drawing a line? That's the whole thing?
Yeah, just something like, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah.
The more I look at this chart, the more that I think, yeah, this is where it's going.
Yeah,
Look, I think that that'd be sick. Do you own any Ansem?
No, I hold none right now.
I got back into it today.
So I like it. The reason I like it, and let me pull up a different chart that I had. I had a chart today here that I was showing on FOMO, where I went from high to low fibs, and you could even do high to lows here, where I wanted to see it reclaim that 244 level for a move up towards like 320. So I still like it. Like as long as it holds 200 mil, I think you do probably see a little bit of an upside move.
What was the listing announcement today? I saw that
it got listed on Hyperliquid for spot trading and listed on KuCoin.
That's crazy.
I mean, kudos to them. The Hyperliquid listing's sick.
But there hasn't been a corresponding price bump as a result of it.
There was. Like, this is the 4-hour chart. So when it got listed, it ran. But since has basically been flat.
Where did it run?
Here, all the way up to 250. Ran like 30%.
I can't see that wick based on the size of my screen right now, but
we can go to the 15-minute. Yeah, so I mean, it ran.
I can barely see. I mean, dude, you're really zooming in there to be like.
I know. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
ran
what-
from these lows. Like you had these lows and then a move up, but like, it wasn't like it's like a 30% move, 20% move. Yeah, moved 21% and then rejected back under.
I mean,
The thing is, it's like, so think about it though. There's no major catalysts. Like obviously a Coinbase listing would be crazy or a Binance listing, but I just
yeah.
don't see either of those really happening. For me, it's more just like how much attention does Ansem continue to give this? And if you watched Market Bubble, he was pretty adamant that he wants to airdrop more money than Mr. Beast has.
I mean, it's a funny notion given the fact that the liquidity of this token is basically 2 Mr. Beast videos.
Yeah, right around there. He's airdropped the equivalent of 21 million. Mr. Beast's lifetime is airdropped over 200.
Sorry. Ansem's airdropped $21 million?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The value of the tokens that he's given out is equivalent to 21 million USD.
But they haven't sold $21 million, have they?
No, a lot of the people are still holding. Like you can see, poor Goat got airdropped 30 grand, and now it's worth 800,000. At its peak, it was worth 1.5. He hasn't sold any of it.
What is it? Ansem.info?
Yeah, that's Nico's site.
Well, what are you looking at? Where did you see this image?
Adam TEHC was the one.
Sorry, what?
Adam _ TEHC has Dune dashboards. I'm showing the Ansem.info site right now, where you can see at the time that was airdropped was 2.37 million. It was now worth 15 mil. Obviously, prices are down, but that's how much was distributed. 15 mil. Current price.
Dude, calling it that is such a ridiculous statement because so far sold, I see 38,000, 31,000, so 69,000, 79, 89, 160, so about 200,000. No. Actually, those other things don't make sense. Less than $200,000
has been sold. Yeah.
But the number that we're going with was what?
14.7 million.
Dude, I mean, that's a ridiculous, that's like a ridiculous statement to make, basically. We're just using made up numbers at this point in time.
I mean, dude, it's fine that like you're just not a believer. Like that's really at the core of it is like you just have to believe in something.
I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. It's
no.
not.
You're just not a believer. It's fine.
I'm not a non-believer.
You're a non-believer.
I think that okay.
It's okay to be a non-believer. I understand. It's okay. We can get through this. But he's airdropped $15 million.
No, he hasn't.
No, it's fine. Like, you can feel how you want to feel, but like, I'm just sharing. Like, you just don't understand, I guess.
Okay. We're including total missed upside of $13.5 million, which no one can literally access.
Semantics is what the name of that is.
You think Mr. Beast gives out $1 million and then he's like, yeah, but the liquidity pool only has $5,000 in it, but I gave away $1 million.
Well,
that's
so
what
he gives away
That's
jets.
what it said in the wallet.
He gives away private jets, and then the people don't want the jet.
Well, actually, no. The last guy that he gave the jet to wanted it because he was a pilot, and apparently, then that guy got.
Did you hear what happened to the pilot?
He
got arrested for drug trafficking.
Yeah.
So Mr. Beast is aiding and abetting criminals. Ansem is not.
It's not abating.
Ansem is not aiding and masturbating criminals.
If there was anything that you told me out of all of these statements, Ansem masturbating criminals feels like the most accurate statement out of all of them is that he's literally jerking them off.
So Mr. Beast's $2.5 million private jet winner finds himself in trouble.
No, I'm familiar
Jabari
with
Brown, the young Jamaican-American pilot who won a private jet, was briefly detained in Paraguay.
Including Uh, Munchin Doritos says, including total missed upside is like the girl you used to date in high school that became a Victoria's Secret model. I have multiple of those, Easy. And
Yeah.
you tell everyone you're still together when you're in your 30s. You
Yeah.
remember that when you banged a Victoria's Secret model before she became one?
No,
That
I've
happened.
never
That
been in that
happened
situation.
multiple times to me in high school, as
Wow.
many of you would have guessed.
Wow, really?
Of course.
Huh.
But I mean, Munchin Doritos, I do appreciate
What a
the
name. Munchin
analogy
Doritos.
there.
Wow.
Someone says, remember when Anson burned his tokens using a scam burner from a quick Google search? That was
Nope,
LOL.
that was Nick. That
He's
was Nick.
referring
Nick did
to
that.
me. He's
Nick
referring to
accidentally
me.
did that, and everyone said he saw it.
That was a fucking disaster.
You were calling people idiots and talking so much shit.
Dude,
and
I was in the DMs, and then I was like, dude, I apologize. That was a fucking disaster. Someone ended up stealing $20,000 out of the liquidity pool as a result of that.
Yeah, no, you actually caused that. That was your fault. You didn't just like call any of us who would have happily walked you through how to use Soul Incinerator.
That was a disaster.
Did you see the SPY price action today?
Did I see the price action?
753 down to 749
Okay.
in 2 minutes, 4 minutes.
What caused that?
Donald Trump said that there was no ceasefire.
And then it just rebounded?
Completely rebounded. Like I'm talking. So I was in call options this morning on stream, and I watched them literally go negative. I didn't know call options could go negative. It was like, yeah, so you're negative. I was like, what? And I held them because I was like, all right, I guess like the bank's gonna have to do something about this. And then I exited somehow in profit today. I don't know how. I did not deserve that. Did not deserve it.
Are you sure? Easy, don't lie to us. Don't lie.
What?
You're telling me you exited in profit. Don't lie.
I can show you the Weeble. It wasn't much profit, but I took profit.
Oh my God, my SPY puts are now worth $160.
They would have been
I
worth a
should've
small house on that sell-off today.
When they pumped the other day, completely screwed. I lost $1,300 from that one.
Yeah, no, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Yeah, I got my 754s at 40 cents, and then even picked up more at 51 cents.
Were these all expiring today?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was gambling. I was gambling today, hard gambling, because I used that tool that you say is fake math, and it just pointed to the upside.
We have another story.
What is it?
Can you let me share my screen?
Your screen is not shared. It says offline. It says you're not sharing.
Now it's back.
Now we've transitioned.
Prediction market platform Polymarket filed 3 NFA registration applications on July 3rd, seeking approval to offer margin trading in the United States, a move that would let users bet on events with less capital up front. The platform still needs a separate CFTC rulebook approval before leverage contracts can go live, while rival Kalshi already secured its own futures commission merchant license back in March and processed $33 billion in volume in June alone.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't think this is a good move.
well, they still don't have a license to operate in the U.S. for their own prediction market. So that's kind of a problem. Huh?
Yeah, that's not ideal. They have a mobile app. So you can
They
trade
have
sports.
a mobile app. They do.
Well, we have to actually talk about this. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this.
Hold on, I'm about to give another story. Hold on. We're not stand by. I'm about to share another story. Is this on the Polymarket thing?
Technically, the World Cup's in 30 minutes, so I need to ask you about your intense history and research.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to win today between Spain and I think it's Egypt? No, Belgium. Spain and Belgium.
Which site am I using for this?
For
Like we have an active bet right now. I'm using Polymarket, but there was a platform that I was promoting the other day on my account. And easy. What was it?
it was that app we like.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was? Hold on. Let's see. Here you go. Profit Zone.
Profit Zone. Profit Zone.
Profit.zone. Here we go. And I think this uses Polymarket. We're listening to you type on your keyboard. In terms of this specific game, dude, wow. These odds are pretty close, dude. Spain's got 59%. It's got draw at 25%. Belgium at 17%. That's not great odds.
No, I'm on under 1.5 goals in the first half. But what I'm curious about is the penile size that you've been deep researching and viewing multiple photos and videos of.
The peanut size correlation, it's imploded. It's done.
Oh.
That thesis is completely kaput.
Oh.
So we're done with that one. Spain versus Belgium right now. You can trade it at Profit Zone. Shout out Profit Zone, favorite partner. PROPHET.zone. Check them out.
PROPHT.zone.
PHET.
PHET.zone.
No, PROPHET.
PROPHET.zone.
Exactly.
Like I said multiple times.
Profit Zone.
Profit Zone.
I'd probably lean Spain, but I am of Belgian origin.
You are Belgianese.
I'm the Belgian man of the moment.
Yep, they call him Big Belge.
They say, wow, look at that big Belge.
Wow, look at that Belge he's got poking out.
Okay. Meta announces Muse Spark. Meta Superintelligence Labs released Muse Spark 1.1 on July 9th, a multimodal reasoning model built for agentic workflows with a 1 million token context window, now available via public API preview at $1.25 per million input tokens and $4.25 per million output tokens, significantly undercutting the competition. The model tops agentic benchmarks, including MCP Atlas with a score of 88.1 versus GPT 5.5, 75.3, but trails GPT 5.5 on this SWE bench verified coding benchmark, which no one cares about anymore, 77.4 versus 88.7. Do these benchmarks matter? Well, a lot of people think that the majority of these benchmarks don't make any sense anymore. There is is it artificialintelligence.com? What is the site? What's the site, Easy?
Artificialintelligence.com.
Is this it? Rankings? Artificialanalysis.ai.
Artificialanalysis.ai.
So this is the one that you want to go to. So give me one sec. And this is what we can check out.
Big artificial analysis.
So if you take all of these, Grok 4.5 coming in hot all of a sudden.
I have not used Grok basically ever.
Well, Grok suddenly is up on the leaderboard. They're posting up here. I don't see Metas showing up here just yet. But from a agentic coding standpoint, the latest Grok is actually compelling and ranks pretty well. The biggest issue is the harness. And that's where Cursor comes in. I think it has a big impact on the overall experience, which is why I was going to say Codex is a pretty big deal. So like, see how it shows Codex with GPT 5.6 Sol? I think
Yep.
this is really what it's about versus Claude Code Fable 5, which is has worked pretty well. I'm going to test out the Codex. I haven't tested it out yet. I've tested the spoken models. But if you see here, Grok 4.5 is operating pretty well. And I think there will be more data about Cursor integrating with Grok's interface should be competitive. Like, people are just hopping around between all these things at the moment. So it feels like there's really not much lock-in. But, I mean, dude, so much progress has been made. Look at, like, this is Claude Code with Opus 4.8, which was bleeding edge only months ago. Wait, what's the difference between, oh, max, sorry, right here. Dude, you go from 73 to 77 to 80. I mean, we're just moving up the rankings.
So
Unfortunately,
what happens when one gets to 100?
I guess in theory at 100, it's perfect.
What is its definition of perfect?
It's a composite score built from Deep SWE, Terminal Bench 2, and SWE Atlas Q&A. So it's useful for quick comparison, but it should be read alongside the per eval breakdowns. I know the breakdown.
I know.
Do you know that song?
No, I'm
I
just singing
know
with
the
you.
breakdown. Tell me again, are you awake now, baby? Any guess on who that is?
Stevie Nicks.
No.
Oh.
1 second. Oh, the breakdown. It is Broken Down by Seven Dust.
Oh.
Is that what it's called? Let's see.
7 Dust.
Try this out. Can you hear this? I don't know that this is it. Oh, no, it's Tantric. I got it wrong. This was the wrong song. Here we go. This one. I learned how to play this on the guitar before. It's pretty hard. You've never heard this before?
No.
This is an old song.
I like it though.
But deep within your soul, you're losing it. You never took the time. Assume that you're to blame. You think that you're
He has a little bit of the
just bear me. I know the breakdown. Everything is gonna shake now someday.
See, there you go. That's what I was saying. I know the breakdown.
Wow.
And what we were knowing the breakdown for is these OpenAI or these agentic benchmarks. The biggest thing is the cost on these tasks are pretty expensive on Fable. I think that a lot of these companies are bringing it back, dude. They're bringing it back. They're going to catch up. Someone said, I thought thinking it was the Beverly Hills Cop hit by the Pointer Sisters, Nick was aiming. 1965 Real says, I got to head out. This show's getting boring.
What the fuck?
Why is Nick singing? Have a good one, gentlemen. Stay strong, Nick.
He never said the show's boring. You're just capping for the rap now for no reason.
I'm capping.
Why are you capping?
Me putting Iran in the title screws up all these live streams. I fucked up.
It's okay.
But I didn't want to re-edit it.
No.
Look, it's been a good show. I think we're good. We got good Friday vibes. Shadow on X says, talk about NFTs. 1965 Real says, LOL. He thought my joke was a good one. This has a very beachy vibe. I could see just sitting out on the beach, holding a cocktail,
Sipping a Mai
not even
Tai.
drinking. Just sitting there,
Just vibing.
just vibing. Kind of rolling out there. Just walking into the bar. All the women are looking around. They're like, "Oh my God, who's that guy right there?" It's Nick O'Neill. Choose
Big
Rich Nick.
Nick.
Just walking in. Hey, it's me. Just kidding. Who would be at the bar when you can be agentic coding on a Friday evening, Easy? Huh?
True.
You got to get out there and agentically code.
Get out there, code agentically.
Grab your computer, set it up, install Claude Code, install Codex, which is now called ChatGPT, and agentically code. Don't hang out, don't have a life, don't have relationships. It's really all about partying. How do we get Nick plus get? Here we go. This is it. Feeling it. This is on my release radar, Easy, this song. Spotify coming in with the beats. Are we gonna get demonetized? Hell yeah.
Probably.
You might catch me at the nightclub tonight, vomiting in my vomit bag.
Taking my vomit bag and just vomit.
Bring it with you to the club and vomit.
Let it vomit.
That's part of the dance, dude. You get there, you're out at the club, you're just sitting there dancing. That's what you do out at the club. It's Friday.
Friday.
We're mixing it up. Working hard. Hey, shout out today's sponsor. You're the greatest.
I go.
You the GOAT. You know who you are.
Yes, sir.
You know who you are.
Big sponsor.
You the sponsor.
That's you.
Shout out. Yo, shout out Gazer Star 38. Shout out I Love TJ, who's wrecked. Memes to Infinity says, next time live stream when you vomit. Yo, next time I puke, that's going live. Chadwick feeling the beats. We're bringing it in. I mean, this is live from Tritonia Nation. I think that's what this is. Tritonia. Oh my God. What the fuck? I don't know what that is, by the way. Let's see what other suggested songs there are.
I'm ending the stream, Nick.
What's that?
I'm ending the stream.
No, just stand by, Easy. 1 second.
All right, whatever.
Hey, Jim Paul Sex. How do you say his name, Easy?
Jim Polsick.
Jim Paul Sex?
Jim Polsick.
Maybe it's Jim Paul Sex.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream.
Let's get it. We're mixing it. All right.